greasy, but I'm cleaning, so I don't really need to be all that cute. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. I'm wearing my headphones, but last time I wore my headphones for a YouTube live, it was like screaming, so I don't know what that was about. But hello, happy Sunday night. Nothing like hopping on and doing a live at 9:30 in the evening, but I'm doing my weekly sink cleaning that I love to do on Sunday nights, and I thought I'm going to bring you along for it and just show you how to do it. And I'm trying to think of the best way to set you up. I'm thinking that maybe if we go like this and I could sort of lean you whenever I'm doing it. I don't know. We'll get creative. Because I'm sure there's a way. Oh, I can probably flip you. Whenever I'm doing it, I'll take it off and we can flip the camera around. But yeah, I thought I'll just bring you along. You can clean with me. If you haven't cleaned your kitchen sink in a while, this is your reminder to do so. The kitchen sink is actually dirtier than a toilet seat, they say. So we want that clean. Now, some people do this every single night. I like to do this on Sunday nights just to reset for the week ahead. And I keep it very, very simple. So it's just a couple steps. Make your sink look good. You can do this whether you have a stainless steel sink, a porcelain, whatever you have. All you're going to need is baking soda. I actually make up a little concoction and put it in this jar that's meant for sprinkles, but whatever works. You could just use straight baking soda, but I do a baking soda and then I add to it 5 to 10 drops of lemon essential oil and clove essential oil, and then mix it all up. And you don't need the essential oils, but it smells so good. So when you're doing it, it smells good. And then the clove, the lemon, they have some cleaning properties in there. It's going to help as well. So it's just going to freshen it up. But if you don't have the essential oils, no worries. Just do plain baking soda. We'll sprinkle that all over and I'll show you. And then you just drizzle on top either dish soap or I like to use Castile soap. And by the way, everything is linked in the description. I don't know if that link in the description works. If you check it, let me know. Otherwise, you can click my name, go to the link in my bio. It's in my Amazon storefront. Once you're there, there's a section that says Shop My Lives, and it'll have everything here that I'm showing you and a couple more things too. So Castile soap is what I use. If you don't know what Castile soap is, no worries. A lot of people don't. Oddly enough, you're actually going to find this in the beauty aisle of stores, or it's in my Amazon storefront. It's just named from the Castile region of Spain, but it's a vegetable-based soap. It's super natural, super gentle. You can use it as body wash, shampoo. You can bathe your pets, bathe your kids. It's that gentle, but it's really, really good for cleaning as well. So I see my makeup brushes with it, the sink. You can mix it with water, sort of mop your floors or wipe down your surfaces. So a ton of uses for this. Comes in different scents. I use the unscented. And then you just need a good non-scratching sponge. I love Scrub Daddy or Scrub Mommy. Once they get wet, they soften up and they're really, really good. And then that's all you're going to need to clean the sink. And then at the end, I dry it with a microfiber cloth. So we're going to do this together. If you have questions along the way, drop them in. I'm like, where? I wonder where I would see the chat. Welcome to the chat. I think it will just show up on the screen. This is my first, by the way, I should have said this. This is my first Shorts live. I've done YouTube lives. I do Amazon lives. This is my first Shorts live. So if you're here, welcome. Let me just what happens if I tap this? Maybe I shouldn't be tapping things, right? Okay, I better not. Anyway, all right, hopefully things are working good. Hopefully I'm not screaming at you. If my audio is way too loud, let me know. I'm a naturally very loud person, so I'm trying not to scream into the headphones also. Okay, so the beauty of this with the live, I'm going to do it in real time. If you haven't cleaned your kitchen sink in a while or yet this week, you can do it along with me. You can take the phone into your kitchen, get baking soda, dish soap, and a sponge. That's all you need. I'll give you a couple of seconds to get that if you're doing it. But otherwise, this is it. So like I said, I like to do this Sunday nights just to keep up with it. Whenever you make something with cleaning part of your just regular routine, then it just becomes habit. You do it without even thinking about it. It doesn't feel like you're doing a chore. It just feels like it's part of your Sunday night routine or whenever you do it. I know some people that do this every single night. I don't. I mean, if you have time for it, go for it. But I'm just, at night, I just clean it up. Also, I'm like a weirdo who loves to wash dishes by hand. We have a dishwasher. It's broken. It's been broken for 8 months. I'll get it fixed eventually. But I like to wash my hand. I find it therapeutic, although I do like the dishwasher. All right, you guys. So let's get to it. I'm wondering, do you think I should take you off or can we lean? If I put you here, don't mind my sink stuff in the background. I'm wondering, we could do this and I'll lean you down. That'll work because then I can just pop back up whenever we're done. So hopefully that'll work. I'll keep popping up periodically so I can see. If you just tuned in and you're like, why am I seeing a sink and a drain? We are cleaning the kitchen sink. This is meant to just be a fun, interactive, come clean with me, uh, little fun thing we're going to do here on a Sunday night at 9:30 because why not, right? Okay, so if you just tuned in, I said all you need to clean your kitchen sink, we're not going to overcomplicate this. You just need some baking soda. I put mine in a little jar with lemon essential oil and clove essential oil. It smells amazing. But you could just use regular baking soda as well. And then dish soap, or I like Castile soap, but anything will work. So I have a sink side. Then we also have a disposal side over here. So I do both pretty much simultaneously. One of these days, I'll just be really good at this, but that is not today. I wonder if it's easier to switch you. Let me try flipping you around. Like, why are we complicating this? Maybe I should, because I have the little flip button. So the kitchen's messy. Let's see if I flip ya. Yeah, I think let's do that. That's going to be a lot better because then I can just show you everything we're doing here. Okay. So the only thing when you add essential oils to the baking soda, sometimes it can make it wet and get it clumpy. And now look, I got to try to do this one-handed. I should have had it open before we started. There's a shaky view of the kitchen sink. Okay. Literally, this is how easy this is. I'm just going to sprinkle baking soda all around. Now, if it's been a while since you cleaned your disposal, you could do that too. We can do that maybe next Sunday. Next Sunday, I can come back and we could do that one. You can either do that by hand or they make tablets. Again, everything is linked to my Amazon storefront. I have it also linked in the description, but I don't know if that's a clickable link or if you can copy and paste it. So if you go to click my name, go to my profile here on YouTube, and then click my Amazon storefront, there's a thing, a category called Shop My Lives, and everything is there. Also, hit that subscribe button while you're here because I plan on doing a lot more of these in other areas around the home. Come clean with me type things so we can clean together and I can sort of teach you my favorite practices for it. Because if you don't know, it's one of the things I love to share, cleaning tips and tricks, along with organizing and all the other things. Okay, baking soda, there. Castile soap or dish soap, whatever you want. A little, you don't need much. Little goes a long way. You guys, I can smell. That smells so amazing because I put in here, you can see there, don't mind my fingernails, they need painted. I put lemon and clove essential oil in there. It smells so, so good. Okay, so that is all there. Now, this is where it's going to get a little noisy because we need water going, but I'm going to try to do it so the water just goes in the drain. Okay, don't mind. I'll try to have it like down some. So I don't want it to like hit all that stuff. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pull my sleeves up. Sorry, it's shaky. So while that heats up a second, because I want it heated up and warm because I'm going to use a Scrub Mommy. And if you know, you know, these are like plastic, this part, and it gets soft in warm water, stays hard in cold water. I like these, the Mommy. They have Scrub Daddy here and a sponge. A regular Scrub Daddy is only this material. They were great too, but I like the sponge side as well. Okay, we're warm. So I'm just going to do this. Inevitably, it's going to sort of get around and some of that's going to wash down. It's all good. So now we can turn it off. I'm going to give us a little squeeze because this is going to help us make a paste. So I take the rough side and then just circular motion, work it around. These will not scratch. They're anti-scratch sponges, which is another reason I love them. And because they have the little holes in there for the face, it makes it easy to grip and clean around. So if you haven't used them yet, they are pretty awesome. Don't forget your drains. Get in there, scrub around. By the way, this sponge is not used for dishes. I designate one for the sink only. So, you know, just sort of get all around there. Just get the gunk off. If you missed the very beginning, I said they say sinks are dirtier than a toilet seat, which I think I do actually believe because you just think of the food and the grime and gunk on our dishes, and they get in here. Plus, we're washing our hands. It just the sinks take a beating, so it really is nice to get in here. Sometimes nightly or just once a week is when I do it, just to give it a good old scrub. There's nothing like that shine that we're going to get at the end. Okay, so that's it. Just scrub as much as you want. And again, we're not going to do the disposal tonight. We'll do that maybe next week. But I'm just going to sort of scrub that spot. If yours is dirty, clean yours. We already got down in here. Scrub around. And that's it. Do you guys clean your sink often? Tell me in the chat. I'm assuming I can see my chat. What is this? Okay, I don't see any. I don't think I see chat. No, we're okay. I was like, if you're chatting and I'm missing it, I'm sorry. This is my first shorts live, so I have to like figure out where everything is. Okay, so we did all the things we scrubbed. Now we're gonna rinse. If you're just tuning in, cleaning our sink. If you haven't done yours in a while, this is your time to go do it. It's quick and easy. Truly, this takes like 5 minutes, you guys. No, I mean obviously it's gonna take longer tonight because I'm talking to you, but normally 5 minutes. So easy, done. You'll be set to start the week. Baking soda, dish soap, non-scratch sponge. So I'm gonna rinse my sponge out here. And then again, I just let this sit out to dry. Once it's done drying up and away under the sink so it doesn't get confused, we don't want to use that for the dishes. We sit that off to the side and then we are just gonna give a good old rinse. I always feel like a hairdresser when I do this, like I'm rinsing somebody's hair. I used to way back in the day. One of my very first jobs was a shampoo girl. I was not good at it, but you had like a hose like this, and you would, rinse people's hair off, and it was it's oddly satisfying. I liked it, but you guys, I would soak people all the time because it's like you don't realize you think you're like getting under their hair, and you're really like spraying all down their back. I was like 14. Truly, I was terrible. So that job did not last long, but I still like to pretend whenever I'm doing the sink. So don't forget these areas here. If your sink is like this and you have these grooves, I get under there and I sort of go around just like twice because sometimes that baking soda, you think you rinsed it and it lingers, let me tell you. Okay, that is it. Now we are going to polish and shine this sucker. Ooh, that water's hot. Okay, because it's good and clean, but I like it. I don't know about you guys. I don't love water drops or like a sink to look wet. I like it to be totally dried. If you've ever seen, it's that Horrible Bosses 2, where the character Rex, his like housekeeper, leaves like 2 drops of water in the sink, and he's like, no water. And he's meant to look like a total jerk by saying that, but I'm like, oh, I kind of get it. I kind of get where Rex is coming from. Okay, so because I don't like the water droplets either, but I could deal. But this is more than droplets. This is soaked. So I use a microfiber cloth. Now, okay, let me grab. This is a fish scale microfiber, but don't mind my setup here. In here, you guys might be more familiar with the fuzzy microfiber. You could absolutely use this. If this is what you have the fuzzy microfiber, go for it. When drying stainless, I like a tight weave microfiber cloth, but any microfiber will do. And we are just going to go around and give it a good dry. And then this is another one. I only use this rag for this, although this is clean now, so it's all good. But sometimes it's just nice to designate your cleaning tools. So we just work it all around. It's really easy to do, and it's just going to give a nice sparkle. Now, I get these as well. I probably should have done those first, but again, the sink's clean, so it's all good. We'll do that there. This one here. Okay, so we'll finish drying it up. This is also a really good time to put out new dish towels, new washcloth. Again, it's all about starting the week fresh and with a good clean sink. And I'll talk about when we're done here in a second. I'm going to flip it around. We'll talk about some other things I like to do on Sunday nights to prep for the week ahead. But there you go. Look at that just shine of that stainless. My ring light is glaring on it. So I'm like, what happens if I turn the ring light down? Let's see. Can you get a more, I don't know. Anyway, that's it. It's nice and shiny, nice and clean. New dish towel or new wash rag dish towel over here. All right, let me turn up my ring light again. Let me flip this around. Hello. Okay. Let me put you back on the tripod. This is like moving parts. I need an assistant to like switch things around, but it's just me and you. Okay. So that is it. Sunday nights, love to do that. Get the kitchen sink nice and clean. By the way, if you have any cleaning questions or anything I can answer, drop it in the chat. But it's truly that easy. And then just keep your supplies under your kitchen sink or nearby, and then it's easy to grab. Anytime your cleaning supplies are nearby, you're more likely to clean and stay on top of things. If you have to go get them, we're going to put it off. This is an easy way. Just keep it there with your dish soap, with your microfiber cloth, whatever you need. So some other things I like to do on a Sunday night. You guys don't have to tell me what you like to do on a Sunday night to set up for the week ahead. I mean, there's things I like to do that made me hot, by the way. I'm like sweating because of the hot water, and I'm in a sweater, and it's like 70 degrees today, finally. I like to obviously sit down, plan my calendar, plan my planner out. But the housekeeping things I love to do to set up for the week ahead, you might be similar. Clear out the refrigerator, like not clear it out, but empty out the food that's expired that you don't need, well, that has gone bad, the leftovers, things like that. Get those out of there. If you see any messes in the fridge, I like to wipe those down. Little all-purpose spray, an easy DIY all-purpose cleaner you can make at home. 1.5 cups of water, half a cup of rubbing alcohol, 1 to 2 drops of dish soap. That's all you need. You can use that on, there's fuzzies. You can use that on stone countertops. It's safe on that. You can use that on your backsplash, on your the inside of your fridge, in your bathroom, like multi-purpose. Truly, you can use it all over, and it's all good. So you could whip that up, clean the inside of your fridge. You could also do vinegar water, equal parts, vinegar and water to wipe down the shelves of your fridge. If they just need wiped out, if they're really bad, really far gone, save that for another day and take them out and wash them in the sink. But otherwise, spot clean. So I love to do that on a Sunday night. Sunday night is our trash night. So I also love to, as we take out the trash, clean inside the trash can because it gets so overlooked. Again, that's something you have to do every night, once a week, whenever your trash night is. If you just get in the habit of doing it, it's going to just become second nature and you'll just do it. In there, you could also use that multi-purpose spray to clean that as well. What else do I do? I just like to tidy, pick up laundry. Oh, I wanted to show you, by the way. I have it laying over here. Everything I showed tonight is linked to my Amazon storefront under Shop My Lives. I dropped the link in the description, but I don't know if it's clickable. So if you want to get there, you just click my name. There's a link in my YouTube profile that will take you to my Amazon storefront. But this is also a total game changer. I shared this recently in a video. I believe that video is on here as a short. This is so, so smart for cleaning your sink. I keep this, well, you could keep one in your kitchen, under your kitchen sink. I keep one in my bathroom, under the bathroom sink as well, because it is a soap dispensing brush that fits a Scrub Daddy. This is a Scrub Mommy, but fits a Scrub Daddy sponge. So what's brilliant is, like, the soap comes out, I see that little hole. The soap comes out of there. You see the soap? You can put dish soap in here, dish soap and vinegar, whatever you want, or just your favorite cleaning solution. I just do straight up dish soap. Easy as that. So then when you go to do your Sunday night sink clean, you could just use that if you wanted without baking soda, or you could sprinkle the baking soda and go through with this. That would be great too. I like to keep it in the bathroom. I keep a caddy of cleaning stuff in the bathroom because, again, if your cleaning supplies are nearby, you're going to be more likely to just touch up that quick little mess you see because your supplies are right there. If they're down the hall in a closet, you're going to keep putting it off, putting it off. So I keep this in the bathroom, under the sink, in a caddy. So every day, maybe not every day, every other day, for quick little cleans of your bathroom sink. When you're brushing your teeth, you look down, you see crusted toothpaste on the sink. Just take this out, scrub it down after you're brushing, because if you clean it and then spit, you're going to have to do it again. But you could do it all there. This is also brilliant to take into the shower. So then when you're showering, when you're done, you just take this all over the walls, all over the floor, rinse it quick, call it good. I call these quickie cleans. So they are the quick little cleans that you can do to buy yourself time in between the deep cleans. So I do these probably several times, like a month, and then one day a month do a full-on deep clean of the bathroom or wherever. But these all buy you time because that's allowed. Not every clean has to be a deep clean because no one has time for that. So this is an amazing little tool, not expensive. Also in my Amazon storefront under Shop My. I have this a couple places, but it's under Shop My Lives. And then you could do a regular Scrub Daddy or the Scrub Mommy. If you missed the explanation and you don't know, the Scrub Mommy is half Scrub Daddy, half sponge. And that's my favorite. So I like the two sides. But otherwise, a regular Scrub Daddy is just the hard part fully, the whole thing. Okay, so what else? So yeah, that's a good, easy way to be able to clean your sink or your bathroom sink or your shower or your tub. And just clean around. But Sunday nights, I just love to make sure, oh, I know what I wanted to say, but I love to make sure that the kitchen is picked up. If you did laundry that day, laundry's put away. It's just nothing beats feeling like you're starting the week off on a fresh start. And nightly, I like to pick up the kitchen. Are you the same way? Because I love waking up and coming out to a clean kitchen and not one that's like, because if you come out and you see dishes everywhere, you already are starting your day off with like chaos, whether you feel like it or not. It's just seeing that, and it's like, so it's good to just start fresh. So last little thing I love to do every Sunday night for sure, and then maybe one other time during the week, is I use a vac mop, but like mop the floors. Now, if I was doing a traditional mop and bucket, I would not be doing that weekly because that's a pain. So that's why I love a vac mop, because it cuts your cleaning time in half. So it vacuums and it mops. It makes it a lot easier to stay on top of cleaning your floors. So if you're ever going to invest in a cleaning product, that's a great one to have. I have several on my Amazon storefront. Love the Tinko brand. Dreamy Tech has some good ones too, but Tinkos are probably my favorite, but they're all good. So that one, I just love to go through Sunday nights, do the floors, then your floors are clean. And I'm probably forgetting something, but that's probably it. So that's really it, you guys. Nothing, no rocket science here. Simple. We were cleaning the sink, but I thought this could be a fun thing to do on lives every couple of days or something. Come on, bring you along with me as I clean something. And then that way you'll be able to have this to reference. And then if you ever have any questions, you can ask them while we do the live. And then I just want to make sure. Oops. I was like, am I closing that? Okay, no, we're good. But yeah, I don't know. I hope you liked it. Clean your sink if you haven't in a while. Sunday nights, good habit to get into. I will say, when I first started doing this, I really had to force myself to do it, to make it a habit. But now it's just truly, I just do it on Sunday nights without even thinking of it. It's almost like if you make your bed every day, you wake up, you make your bed, you don't think twice about it. This is the same way, and it just becomes second nature. So then it doesn't feel like chores, which is what it's all about. So anyway, I'm going to sit down now. I have to do my floors, and then I got to put PJs on, and I need to check emails. I got behind on emails this weekend, so I need to do that. And I need to find a new show to binge, because I binged Love is Blind, and now I have to wait for the next drop. So I don't know. What's everyone watching? What's a good show? I'm trying to think of what people said. There's one on Netflix my sister told me to watch. It's just a one. I think it's just a one thing. I don't think it's a series, and I can't think of what it is. But so maybe I'll look for that and just wind down. But I hope you guys had a great weekend and have a good Sunday night and a good week ahead. I will be back. I'm going to think of the next thing to do. This was super fun. This was super easy. I'm doing some lives on regular YouTube as well, long form. But I thought shorts lives would be so fun. I mean, I could talk all day long. So, but I'll think of something new to clean or that we could do together. Sometimes we could always organize stuff together too, if that's helpful. But yeah, so subscribe here. Oh, Living Electro, hello. Oh no, you missed the thing. Well, listen, I'll give you a quick little breakdown. All it was really easy. And you can probably watch this back, right? I'm assuming these lives save. I know when I do the lives on long form, they save. So I'm hoping this saves too, so you can watch it back. Really easy though. Baking soda, sprinkle baking soda all around. If you want to make it smell amazing, add 5 to 10 drops of lemon and clove essential oil. It'll smell so good. If you don't have that, you don't need that. Just baking soda, sprinkle it all around your sink, drizzle it with dish soap, or I use Castile soap. Either way, excuse me. And everything's linked to my Amazon storefront under Shop My Lives, and the link's in the description, but I don't know if it's clickable. And then this is just a little cleaning hack, a soap dispensing brush. But if you don't have this or want to use this, then just use a regular, non-scratching sponge. I do a Scrub Mommy or Scrub Daddy. They don't scratch. So then you just work it all around your sink, create a lather, get all of it around, get your drain, all of that. Give it a good rinse. And then I dry, with a microfiber cloth. Especially if it's stainless, but no matter what, I would dry it. But for stainless, microfiber really polishes it up really nicely. So you're welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I hope the video replays so you can see it. Sometimes it's more motivating, right? When we see somebody cleaning and we clean with them, that's my goal at least. So I'll have to think of something else that we can clean this week. I'll hop back on. But yeah, hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already, because I plan on doing a lot more of these. Leave me suggestions if there's something you want to see. And then you can follow me everywhere you have social media. Jill Comes Clean. And my blog is jillcomesclean.com. So if you're ever looking for something, hopefully there's something helpful there. But all right, you guys have a wonderful night and a great start to your week. And I will see you the next time we're here. Now, I don't know how to end this. I'm going to assume I just hit this X. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay, so I may go away. I may not. But all right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.